Before you panic, I don't think a question on kingship will come up, but if you want to be prepared just in case, here are some of the key things that I would include in an essay on kingship in Macbeth. By the way, I have a video covering all the key themes and the key characters with interesting alternative interpretations, as well as quotes, context, thesis statements, essay plans, potential questions, literally loads of stuff in my last minute revision pack, which is designed to save people who have not done enough revision. So if that's you, check it out. So first off, I would talk about Duncan. Now, Duncan actually isn't a great king, even though he might seem it on the surface. When we actually look a little bit deeper, there are signs, right, that he's not a great king. Now, we start the play with the Norwegians invading Scotland. Now, people don't invade countries with strong leaders, so that's already not a great sign. And then we find out that they're supported by the Thane of Cawdor, who has betrayed Duncan. And Duncan is confused because he placed absolute trust in the Thane of Cawdor. He's king, he shouldn't be trusting anyone completely. And the fact that he trusted a traitor suggests that he's a poor judge of character, so that doesn't set a great tone to start with. Then he repeats the same mistake by trusting Macbeth, the new Thane of Cawdor, and Macbeth also betrays him. So this shows that Duncan, while he's a nice person, he's trying to do the right thing, he just trusts people too easily. That is his fatal flaw. The next character that I would talk about is Macbeth. Now, I'm not going to talk about him too much because you guys already know quite a lot about Macbeth, but the key things I'd say here, obviously, he's a bad king, but I'd also talk about the divine right of kings and how Macbeth has usurped the throne. He's taken the throne and broken the divine right of kings, and that's part of the reason why everything is so bad. And finally, I'd talk about Malcolm, who becomes king at the very end of the play, and everything suggests that Malcolm will be a very good king. He does this thing which a lot of people forget, but it's called the loyalty test, where he tests Macduff's loyalty before he trusts him. And this is really important because it shows that he's learned from his father's mistakes. He's learned not to trust people too easily and instead to test their loyalty before he trusts them. So this suggests that he's probably going to be a great king. Also, because of the divine right, he is technically the rightful king, and that also probably suggests he's going to be a really good king. I've tried to keep this brief, but if you want a more in-depth video on kingship, let me know in the comments.